Hi Revolution Golfers, Andrew Rice out here at the Western Savannah Harbor Resort. Fantastic day out here. And today I wanted to talk and share a little bit of information with you about things you can do to help square that club face coming through impact, to help have the club face pointed exactly where you need it at impact on a consistent basis. And everyone who comes to my 3-day golf schools, on the first day I say, what are you interested in? What's your objective? What are you hoping to gain? The first word out of everybody's mouth is consistency. And I will start by saying this: there is no golf swing that allows us to be amazingly repetitive and repeat the exact same thing every time. There is no technique on the planet today that allows us to do that. However, there are certain things we can do in our golf swing to make squaring and managing the club face through impact that much easier. And part of what I wanted to talk about today is going to entail the three-dimensional nature of the golf swing. And it's quite difficult to get some feedback on, it's quite difficult to understand, so I am going to ask that you stay patient and stick with me here. But one thing I wanted you to notice is, if you pay attention to the butt of the club, notice how the butt of the club is traveling inward and upward as I make this motion. Now I want you to switch your attention to the club head. And notice how the club head is traveling downward and outward. And that really speaks to the three-dimensional nature of the swing. And most specifically today I'm talking hand path, and the path, the track that your hands are going to move along in your golf swing. And what I'd like to see, a technique that I know enables any golfer to manage the face more consistently. There's that magic word that everybody's after. Manage the face more consistently is to get the handle, the hands, tracking up and around through the golf swing. And what you'll notice, as I said, it's quite difficult to get a sense for this and get some feedback on it, but I've got a cool little device on the end of my club called the Clubhub. I'm tracking it on my phone, and they put out a really neat little three-dimensional representation of any golfer's swing. And what we're going to do is I'm going to make a swing where I really work to get my hands traveling up and in on the way through. Keep in mind, that doesn't mean the club head is going to be traveling up and in. I can quite easily have the club head traveling, as you saw, down and out. That's what we need for draws, down and out, in order to hit the appropriate intended shot. But I really do want to feel like I take the handle around the corner and almost feel like I park the car around the corner here. Let's have a look. Just a soft little shot to get a feel for this. Nice crisp little 7-iron. So let's take a look at this 3D representation of the hand path. So here we can tell, if you track the light blue line, you can quite clearly see that at impact the light blue line was traveling up. That indicates my hands traveling up. If we look from this down the line vantage point, we can clearly tell that the handle was traveling inward, and that's exactly what we want. So many people have the sense that they want their hands traveling down the line, and that really is not the case. Ideally, what we're looking for is we want the handle traveling upward and inward through impact, and that's going to enable that club face to stay pointed where we want it for a much longer time period. There's no need for us as the golfer to input some face squaring or face closing mechanism. So a couple of things to feel. How do we do this? Well, a good little feel, you heard me say, take the handle around the corner. And I want you to just hit some little shots here, feeling like you're really going to get this handle wrapping around your lead hip here. Feel the lead shoulder really pulling up and around with that sensation. That should help you with your consistency in managing the face angle. There's no miracle cure. This will make it easier. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them below. I'll respond to as many as I can.